Fresh food tips for families. In an era of fast food and pre-packaged meals, making the switch to a diet rich in fresh foods can seem daunting. Yet, the journey to a healthier lifestyle begins one step at a time, starting with the food choices we make at the grocery store and how we manage and prepare these choices at home. Embracing fresh foods not only enhances the nutritional value of our meals, but also deepens our connection to the sources of our sustenance. This essay will serve as a guide through the process, from the strategic planning and shopping techniques that bring vibrant foods into our carts, to the effective storage methods that preserve their freshness, and onto our family tables, where they're transformed into nourishing meals that everyone, even the pickiest of eaters, can enjoy. Planning and shopping for fresh foods. Oh, the hustle and bustle of parenting. We're all trying to juggle work, soccer practice, and dance recitals. Somewhere in the thick of it, we must squeeze in time for grocery shopping. It's a familiar scene. You're racing through the aisles, kids in tow, trying to remember what's on that half-written shopping list you left on the kitchen counter. But here's the game changer, folks. Thoughtful planning for shopping for fresh foods can turn chaos into calm, and I'm here to share some tricks of the trade.
Let's dive in with a quick tip. Writing out your shopping list is old school but oh so effective. A list keeps you laser-focused, helps you dodge impulse buys, and ensures you don't forget the essentials. But let's level it up. Organize that list by store sections. Produce, dairy, meats. Having it sorted will get you in and out like a supermarket ninja. Here's a little secret. Stay in sync with sales cycles and seasonal picks. Why? Because that's when fresh foods are at their peak, both in flavor and budget friendliness. Get on a first-name basis with the folks at your local farmer's market or grocery store. They're treasure troves of info on the best deals and freshest arrivals. Meal prepping isn't just a trendy hashtag. It's your ticket to sanity. Set aside a bit of time to plan the week's meals. This isn't about whipping 7 gourmet dinners on Sunday night, unless that's your jam. It's about having a blueprint to know what you'll need fresh and when. The goal? Less waste, more taste.
Storing fresh foods effectively. The art of stashing away those vibrant fruits and veggies for peak freshness. It's almost like a bit of magic for the pantry and fridge. To the untrained eye, it might seem you toss them in and hope for the best, but let's not kid ourselves. There's a science to keeping that produce perky for as long as possible. First things first, let's chat about ethylene, not your neighbor or your friend's cat, but the sneaky little gas that some fruits like to emit. It can speed up ripening, or it can be an aging spell for our less fortunate fruits and veggies. Apples, bananas, and tomatoes are the usual suspects. Please keep them in isolation unless speedy ripening is the game plan, like for that stubborn avocado that's not ready for guacamole time. Next, we've got the humidity play. Ever notice those fancy fridge drawers with high-low humidity settings? They're not just there for show. Use them wisely. Here's the deal. Your leafy greens crave that spa-like high humidity to stay crisp. On the flip side, keep root veggies and anything prone to rot in a low humidity setting. Think of it as a wardrobe choice. Some produce likes tropical, and others prefer desert. And where do we stand on plastic bags, you ask? It's a bit of a tangle. Some say they're a no-go because they can suffocate produce faster than a toddler can make a toy disappear. But if you're dealing with greens, a loose plastic bag, punctured with a few air holes for good measure, can be your ally against wilt. It's like a protective bubble against the outside world. But remember, it must breathe. Right now, for the container dilemma. A whole market for storage containers promises to extend your product's life. Are they the holy grail? Well, perhaps not, but trying 1 or 2 out for size doesn't hurt. Airtight containers are decent knights in shining armor for berries and cut fruits, keeping them fresh, unfazed by moisture, and away from odorous foods. Incorporating fresh foods into family meals. Fresh, 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 we hear it all the time, right? But let's chat about bringing that freshness into our kids' plates in a way that'll have them gobbling down greens like they're gummy bears. It's like a magic show in the kitchen, where vibrant veggies and juicy fruits take center stage, and we, as parents, play the part of the culinary conjurers. Hold on to your aprons. We're diving into making those fresh ingredients irresistible to the little taste testers at our tables. It's all about creativity, a dash of fun, and some kitchen magic. Let's paint a colorful picture on our Bambino's plates, shall we? Have you ever seen a cauliflower turned into fluffy snowy mountains, or zucchini sliced thin into apple crisp sheets? It's a stand-up comedy for veggies, folks. We're not just serving food, but presenting edible landscapes that spark imagination and appetite alike. Educating children about fresh foods. Oh, the joys of framing those little minds to appreciate the cornucopia of nature's best. Who hasn't faced the uphill battle of convincing the pint-sized critics that broccoli can be just as enticing as a bag of chips? Fear not, for this quest is not only brave, but entirely achievable. Let's talk about nudging children towards embracing fruits and veggies, building up a love for the freshest of the fresh, one crunchy carrot at a time. Picture this: small hands digging through dirt, eyes wide with wonder as they unearth a plump, muddy potato or pull up carrots with their feathery tops. Gardening is more than a hobby, dear fellow nurturers of tiny humans. It's a cavalcade of lessons wrapped in sun hat and gardening gloves. It teaches patience, responsibility, and the thrill of harvest time. Have you ever noticed that a child is more likely to taste something they've grown? There's magic in that soil, I tell you. Craft your own little farmer's market at home. Let those kiddos set up a stand with their garden goodies. They can draw up price tags and even use play money to understand the value of their fresh harvest. It elevates the experience to a thrilling event. And guess what? They'll be munching on those veggies quicker than you say farm to table. We've talked about the kitchen, but let's not forget the dining room. Set the stage for a dining experience where every seat feels like a VIP spot at a restaurant that exclusively serves the freshest fare. Use those fancy plates saved for special occasions because, let's call a spade a spade. Getting kids to eat vegetables should be a celebration. Diving into the world of fresh foods with children is about inventiveness, involvement, and a sprinkle of ingenuity. Roll up those sleeves, parents, and remember, the goal isn't just to fill their tummies, but to feed their curiosity and love for food that's as close to the earth as possible. There is no need for a summary. The empty plates and eager smiles will say it all. Enjoy the journey, and bon appetit. Remember, integrating fresh ingredients into your diet is more than just a dietary change. It's a commitment to a sustainable lifestyle championed by knowledge, creativity, and patience. Start small, stay consistent, and let fresh foods' vibrant colors and textures paint your plates with the flavors of well-being and joy. Reluctant. Low-carb life explores all aspects of keto and low-carb lifestyle, fitness, health, wellness, and aging gracefully. At the Reluctant Low-Carb Life, we strive to give honest and accurate information to people trying to live the low-carb and keto lifestyle while improving their fitness and health.